Hello everyone. We are live at 5 on Wednesday. I am flying solo today, so today's show is going to look a little bit different. I can't hold the phone and show you everything at the same time. I can't, hold panels up for you. So it's going to be just a little bit different today. But, we'll do the best we can. So right now you are looking at washi tape. So washi tape is this really awesome quilt designed by Susan McDermott for the Quilt Sampler magazine. You may have heard that we are appearing or are in the Quilt Sampler magazine. So you can see that magazine here, and yay, it is out now. We're super excited. So we had our event over the weekend, which showed the magazine and the quilt. So here we are. If you haven't gotten your copy of the magazine yet, I highly recommend that you do. We have signed copies. You can see there we've signed it. And then if you go over to the quilt, you can see that Susan has signed it as well. And there's the quilt with its lovely picture. So anyways, this is a quilt sampler, the fall winter 2020 issue. So you can purchase that here in the shop. You can also get it online on our website, but you definitely want to get that. And then this is the kit for washi tape. So we used Kaif, Facet, and Grunge fabrics in the quilt. So here it is again, looking very lovely. If you came over the weekend, you saw a patriotic one as well as a batik one, and I do have one more kit for the patriotic one. So you can see that online as well. Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera around just really quickly so you can see me. So hey everyone, in case you missed the very beginning, I am flying solo today, doing the video on my own. So it's gonna look a little different. I have a couple of panels that I won't be able to hold up for you, but I've done my best to make it so that you can still see them. But of course they're online and in the shop. So anyways, welcome everybody, and I'm going to flip it back around and we'll go ahead and get started with the fabric. Okay, swinging all over here, and I'm going to say hello to people: Penny, Jill, Dolores, Pat, Rebecca, Val. Okay, now anyone who knows me is laughing hysterically right now because they know how much I just love unicorns. I had to bend and say okay to getting unicorns. So here we are. Uni the Unicorn by Riley Blake. So the unicorn fabric is directional, and the unicorns are spaced far enough apart that you could easily fussy cut, but it would still make a really good border fabric, or a main fabric. In those 3-yard quilts, they do work well there because most of them have larger sections. And then the really pretty coordinates, the flowers, the pink and purple flowers, and then pink and yellow stars. Now you aren't seeing the brightness of these that I am. Think Pepto-Bismol. That's all I can say. It's a really bright pink, but it's not super obnoxious. So those of you who have little ones who like princesses and unicorns and rainbows and all that fun stuff, there you go. I would not love a unicorn mask, but I'm sure some people would, Jill. Great idea for that though. Easy to fussy cut for that. Okay, this is called So Kind by Studio E. Hi Melissa. These are really cute. So this first one is a collage of sewing things, and this is tossed, so this is not directional. So it looks like it kind of has like little labels and buttons and spools, and it's got words on it. It's a white background with mostly pink, but then also aqua, green, orange, all kinds of really pretty colors. So that would be a main, and then we have 2 coordinates to go with it. The little circles, which also have words. It says so cool, so neat, and so kind. These are really cool. They're on a like a light aqua background. And then you have the buttons and spools of thread. They're on a white background with gray stitching going through. So that'd be kind of fun to follow for, you know, your quilting or something for practicing. These would make great little thread catchers or little gift items for your like your sewing friends or your crafty friends. So lots of fun there. So anyway, So Kind by Studio E. And these actually came in at the last second today. I was rushing to get these in here. So we have Cream and Sugar, white on white, and then a light gray. I'm gonna zoom in and see if you can kind of see these designs on here. This is a white on white, so it's got really pretty scrolls. This other one has geometric lines on it. And then the light gray with the same scrolls as the white, so you can get a better picture of what the scrolls are. So those are called Cream and Sugar. It's 2 white and whites and a light gray, and by Studio E. These can be found in all the basics. Okay, now we have Whaley Loved. So, and this is by Wilmington. The main print is directional, unfortunately. And hang on here. Like I said, I am flying solo, so I'm one-handed. Get the fabric going the right way. So it's got whales and octopi and fish, dolphins on here. But again, look at how beautifully these 3 go together. So these are the 2 coordinates with the whales. 3-yard quilt. I've actually already sold them for a 3-yard quilt. And these can go either way with kids or adult. And we actually have some other ocean-themed fabrics that the colors of these would go really great with. So anyway, this is the main. This is one of the coordinates, and this one is a toss. It also has turtles on it, in addition to the other fish. And then this one is kind of ribbons of waves. And it is sort of directional, so if you look at it, this is the selvage down here. So selvage to selvage, it runs that way. So anyway, 3-yard quilt, add it to some other ocean-themed fabrics, and you'd have a really fun kids quilt too. Cut up into charm squares, that'd be fun. So anyways, that one is called Whaley Loved. Okay, next we have some batiks. And these are called Coloring Book, and they're by Banyan Batiks, which is a division of Northcott. So we have a really pretty lime green and a navy blue and a bright orange. It is much brighter than what you see on the screen. All right. Yes, Jill, we do have a lot of ocean. We really like ocean-themed fabrics, and there's been some really great ones coming out lately. So we do have quite a bit on there. Okay, that's the batiks. Okay, Christmas. I swear this is the last of it. We've looked through our paperwork and there is no more. This is the end. So I have a panel underneath all the fabric, so I'm going to try and make it so that you can actually see the fabric. So this is called Santa Stop Here. The panel is an advent calendar, and it's one of the really easy ones where you just kind of fold it up to make the pockets. You'll see when I take all the fabric off of here. And these are by Northcott. So yes, Rebecca, it really is easy. I'll probably have one done by the weekend. So we have a reindeer toss. These are on navy blue. And then we have just a blue dot, kind of, you know, maybe like little snowflakes or something. And then we have a cream with, it's kind of a taupey star on there. Brown taupey, no, you know, not quite as bright as a gold. And then a red with that same star on there. So all of these would be great coordinates for the advent calendar, or just to make another quilt, maybe a matching pillow, or something fun to kind of go with that calendar. And then we have 2 solid basics, the Toscana basics, also by Northcott. The red and the blue are the same color as what's in the panel and those other fabrics. So again, this is Santa Stop Here. And I'm going to move the fabrics over so that hopefully you'll be able to see the advent calendar. I'll back up so you can see most of it. So you'll see all the numbers are, you know, in a random order. See here where it says fold and fold. So you just take it and you fold it up. Bring it up to that other one that says fold, and voila, you have a pocket. It's easy peasy. Up at the top is Santa and cute little reindeer. And then on the side it says, Santa, stop here, please. And probably you can cut that off and put that on the bottom. So anyway, that is Santa Stop Here Advent Calendar. The very last Christmas that we are getting in this year. And if you have not seen all of our Christmas, you need to look at it because we have a lot. And there's a lot of really great lines right now too. And this is the time you need to be thinking about Christmas. I know it's hot outside, but it's September, and then we only have October and November, and then it'll be the holidays. So get going on those. Okay, out of holiday and into kitchen. So this is called Homemade Happiness, and we have 2 bolts, and then we've got 2 more bolts that are on back order. They'll be coming probably closer to the end of September. We have 2 bolts and 5-inch squares, and these are all about kitchen. So it's got like an oven, like retro type things, an oven, and I'm not sure what else, toaster oven maybe. Some, really cute fabrics in there. It's got mixing bowls and rolling pins. Some fun colors. You got grays and aquas and a red. So that's the 2 bolts. It says stir and roll, and it's got mixing bowl, whisk, rolling pin. And then the panel. So the panel does placemats, and I'm going to show you half now, and then I'll flip it over and show you the other half. So it does 4 placemats. You got rolling with it, blessed beyond measure, and I'm going to flip this over. So hopefully you can see seasoned with love, and happiness is homemade. And this is called Homemade Happiness. So those make really cute placemats. Kind of generic colors could make a really great gift if you're looking for something kind of quick for Christmas or a housewarming gift. These would make a great little thing for that. So again, we've got the placemat panel and the charm squares, and right now 2 bolts of fabric, this one and the gray one, and then we have 2 more coming, but they won't be here for about another month or so. And that's Homemade Happiness. Okay, last week we showed you the pattern Set Sail, which we actually had seen it done up and we really liked it, and so we thought, well, let's make one. So we did. So here it is. Let me turn off the fan really quick, hang on, so we don't get that in there. Okay, so we made it out of teals, kind of aqua and teal, and I'm going to zoom in. So what we started with was the Prism line by Juicy Juice, and that's this guy here, and the Spectrastatic, and then you've got the splatter, and the stripes, and then the paint swatches. And then we threw in a few more fabrics and this really cool background fabric. It is kind of like architectural drawings of airplanes, which, is, you can see it when it is up close, but then you back up and of course it just, looks like a white on white with a little bit of gray. But this is the toddler size of the quilt, and the toddler size is 42.5 by 54.5. And we liked it so much that we made a kit. So if you like it too, here is the kit for Set Sail, and it's $68.99. Includes everything you need for the top and the binding, plus the pattern, in those same fabrics and that same background fabric. I'm hoping to get it quilted this weekend, so maybe next Wednesday we'll be able to show it to you completed. We'll see. We'll see how far we get. Okay, I think that's all the new stuff, but I'm going to swing back over here to washi tape. So in case you missed it, this is the quilt that Susan McDermott designed for us for Quilt Sampler Magazine. And we do have kits for this here in the store. They're $83. It's K-Facet and Grunge fabrics. So lots of fun. We're super excited about the magazine. The article is fabulous. The pictures are great. You can't even hardly recognize that, that it's our store, but it's really a lot of fun. So if you haven't gotten your signed copy, we do have signed copies here in the shop. If you'd like that. We also have unsigned if for some reason you don't want us to sign it. Okay, the other thing that we had over the weekend was the pandemic quilts. So I'm gonna flip this around. You can watch me walk across the street and hopefully I don't fall. Hi everybody. I want you guys to see some of the pandemic quilts that we had. And I'm gonna lose Wi-Fi, so hang on just a second. Turn this off. That way we don't lose you. Okay, there we go. Check out these beautiful sunflowers. Okay, pandemic quilts. So these are quilts that some of our customers have done while we were in lockdown. And some of these are just fabulous. So I'm gonna try and slowly pan around without making you guys sick so you can just see the fabulousness that our customers did. So this one's called Safe at Home, and I don't have the patterns for any of these. These are just ones that people had done. So Safe at Home, Judy Cunningham. This one is called Crosswalk by Joan Watts and Mary King. And then we're gonna come over here. This is a Christmas one. I think this is All in Flannel by Terry Savy. This one, I kind of wish we had it lower because it's really cool. It's chickens, but it's hand quilted, hand appliqued and hand quilted. So that one's pretty cool. Terry Savy again. Birdsong, we do actually have the pattern for this one. This is a So Kind of Wonderful. This is in the Many Wonderful Curves book. So that's by Tommy. I think she did that in her class. Catawampus, I do actually have the pattern for this. This is Joan Watts. Really pretty in K facet fabrics, and the quilting is stellar. And then we have Round and Round. We do have the pattern for this one, Penny Valentine. And then a Jelly Roll Race, also by Penny. And a Harry Potter quilt. So all these fabrics are Harry Potter fabrics, also by Penny. By Tommy again, Color Love. This is another mini quick curve, So Kind of Wonderful, and that's in the Mini Wonderful Curves book. Purple Medallion quilt, started by Joan Watts, but finished by Beth Anthony. And then this Lovely Fish Pandemic Penny by Linda Flynn. A really fabulous art quilt. If you get a chance to come into the shop and come and see this, you really need to. Okay, that's in the kitchen area, and then I have a couple more out here. So we're gonna start with the Monster. This is a blue and gray log cabin. It is huge. We had to fold back the sides because it didn't fit. And the lighting just doesn't do it justice. But this is by Terry Savy. It is huge, ginormous, really cool quilt. Log cabins. And then also by Terry is another Christmas quilt. You see reindeers on there. That one's a lot of fun. Okay, and oh, the lighting is horrible. Sorry, let me back up. There we go. A little bit better. Not quite. This is another version of the washi tape. This actually, I thought it was kids fabrics, but it's really sewing fabrics. I don't know, I can't zoom in, but there's pin cushions on there, and there's like scissors and all kinds of little fun things. But what you can see is that pattern really just works well in a whole bunch of different fabrics. You can really use any fabrics in there, and it's just gonna look fabulous. Okay, and these next couple were done by Dolores while in lockdown. This is a 3-yard quilt. And then we have a table runner, St. Patrick's Day table runner. Another 3-yard quilt, good for a little girl. And then I've got one more over here called Sugar Cookie. We do have the pattern for this. We had this as a class. And this is all, I believe this is all in batiks, purple and blue batiks, and this one's by Terry Savy. Okay, so that concludes the tour. Hang on, I'm trying to flip you around. All right, so that's it, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed the pandemic quilts. You might be wondering about the grunge contest. So that, the voting is gonna start for that. Actually, it started yesterday. I will post the pictures of the quilts in the newsletter, so you'll be able to vote on that. You can either give us a call at the shop and tell us the number of the quilt that you want to vote for. You can respond by email, depending on how you want to do it. So those will be in the newsletter, which will go out either later tonight or tomorrow morning. So anyways, thank you all for watching. Thanks for dealing with me being solo today. It was kind of fun. And we hope to see you in the shop soon. Have a great day. Bye.